That's true.
Now look at someone carrying the child on their shoulders and then finding ways to get through the water. You see, I mean, now if you have 3 children, how are you going to carry all of them?
All of them.
It means that he will be tempted to save just 1 or 2 of them.
Exactly.
And leave the other
Exactly.
one
If you have a very large family and you are the only man at home.
Looking at the level of the water, there's no place in the room for you to say, okay, let me place this one here.
Where?
Exactly.
Because
This one is quite dangerous.
Roof level.
Yeah.
There's
And
no
then
way for you.
For their father, it's around his
As at the neck.
So the man will be struggling for his life in
And
the quest of also trying to save that of
the
other people
children.
within the family. Wow.
So the situation is a bit difficult. But I mean, for me, my motoring public, that is the advice that we have said. I mean, most of the roads are flooded.
Yeah.
In as much as you want to get your way through work and get work done, please, it is not safe for you to drive through the rains. And I've always said this, that when it rains, it is difficult for you to drive, especially because portions of the roads are flooded. And once you drive in the rains, you will not be able to see well. Your view is affected by the rains.
Yeah.
And Sandy Brahma, I think one thing people always forget is when you are driving through the rain, usually if you know the road, it's better.
Yes.
But there are people, they don't know that particular stretch of the road, it's flooded. You don't know how deep or how shallow it is.
Exactly.
But they still want to drive through.
Exactly.
Then you see the water actually carrying them away.
Exactly. And even if you know the road, once it rains like that, it could affect the integrity of the road.
Yeah.
You understand? A portion of the road can cave in, and you are unaware.
Especially with where there are bridges. And all of that.
Exactly. If it caves in without you noticing, you will think that, oh, this is the road that I use all the time.
Yeah.
But then you get there and the portion of the bridge has caved in. And for all you know, you realize that you are in the drainage.
You are inside.
You understand?
Wow.
So it is difficult. We are begging you. I mean, for you to drive this morning, it's not safe. We advise that if you don't have any pressing issue, that is underlying where they are using
pressing
this morning.
issue.
Pressing issue. Please do not drive or ride through the rain, because for motorbikes, I told you the struggle I went through getting
At the point, you noticed that the bike was swimming.
bike was swimming. My bike was just swimming, virtually swimming in the race. You understand? So please avoid it. And like I was saying, when you are driving, your view is going to be affected, and then you also not be able to stop your vehicle in time. Because your tire will find it difficult getting grip of the road surface. That is why I was worried when I saw a driver speeding in the rains and then tooting the horn and telling people to speed so that he will find his way through.
Exactly.
In the case of any emergency, your vehicle will not be able to stop in time to save the situation.
Yeah.
You understand? So even if there's a pressing issue that is taking you out of the house, please drive with a safe and appropriate speed.
That's true.
Drive reasonably so that when something happens, you'll be able to slow down and stop your vehicle to avoid any trouble.
All right. So drive reasonably and then slow down because the roads are slippery. We've made mention that this show is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, on X, on YouTube, on TikTok. At this moment, I want us to take some messages that have come in on our live streaming on Facebook, and then I'll read them out to you as well. So this one is a message coming from Eric Akligo. Eric says that, good morning, my friend. Good morning to you, Eric, as well. We hope you are safe. And then Raymond Dakota, Range Rover, our brother, says that, good morning, wet Monday, morning officers. All right, good morning to you, Raymond. And then we are hopeful that you are also safe at wherever you are watching us from. Jones Brown says, please, you're out from Multi TV. Okay, yeah. So James Jones, we'll explain that to you later on. And then Shutterbag Rollins says that I'm watching you live in Italy. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Mr. Rollins, as well. We believe you're also fine from wherever you're watching us. And then Yaya Larry says, good morning, Ghana Police. Good morning to you, Mr. Yaya. Thank you so much for always tuning in, watching us live on the Safe Star Show. Eugene Ofe Answer is also watching us live on Facebook. Good morning to you, Eugene. And then Raymond Dakota is asking, he's saying that per the strategy of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, he built Tema in such a way that it can't be flooded. I think the Tema people are now jabbing. They are saying that with the way the entire Tema metropolitan area was constructed by Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, there is no way that even if you raise elephants and lions, Tema is going to be flooded. So Raymond, you are watching us from Tema Community 4. We know that you are safe and sound, so that's fine. But then please, in as much as your area has been constructed so well, it is also likely that humanly induced activities may also cause flooding.
Yes.
When you indiscriminately just litter around anyhow to block drainage or the the gutters and all of that, it is likely that your area maybe flood. That's what this was. I mean, this is something that we've been preaching against all this while on this platform. That we must be very responsible in the way we live within our societies. If not, the suffering will come back to us. Look at what we are watching here in Malam. You know, men struggling to safeguard the safety of their children, carrying them on their shoulders. Water has flooded to window level. It is devastating, you know, and we are only hoping that by the end of today, we shouldn't hear or record any massive death as a result of the flooding.
Yes,
you know.
Yes. I think that is the most important thing. We only pray that people will be able to save themselves from the flood. At least, I mean, if there's any way you can find shelter from, even if it's a neighboring house, I think you should find. And it is good that when we look at the videos, there were people on the story building who were, eagerly, anticipating the father to get to their location so that they can save that child from the flood. So it is good. Please, let's help each other in this situation. If you're in a position to help, kindly do so. Help others so that we'll be able to save ourselves. Our own neighbors are the ones that will come to our rescue when things like this happen. So if you think that you're on a story building and there's any way you can accommodate others so that they will not be affected by this flooding, please open your doors for them. So that we'll be able to save them as well. If you are the only one that is safe and all the other people die, you wouldn't have any neighbors.
Exactly.
You wouldn't have any neighbors after today. So please, if you are safe where you are and you feel like you can be of help to every other person or any neighbor of yours, please open your doors for them and let's save all of them as well.
All right. Good morning to my very own sister, Police One Inspector Mercy Egan Boche, who is watching us live on our Facebook stream in Tabora. I believe you are sound and safe. All right. Miss Dorcas says that good morning to you. Good morning to you, Miss Dorcas, for the message. And then Raymond Decoder Range Rover says that I felt disappointed in the Black Stars for not winning anything from Ghana police officers. Wow. Raymond says he's quite disappointed for the Black Stars for not winning anything from Ghana police officers. This message is quite unclear.
I think he should come again.
Yeah, so Raymond, please come back again with your message.
I only pray Raymond is not finding trouble for us.
Yes, Raymond the code and Range Rover, please come back again with your message.
Okay, we are
struggling to understand this one once again. So good morning to you, Police One Inspector Mercy Egan Boche. Yeah, you are watching us live from Tabora. We hope that you are safe and sound. Always tune in watching us live on the Safe Star show on GH Police Television. Now, at this moment, Brahma, there has been some flood safety guidelines from the NADMO. We want to take this opportunity and then share with our audience who are watching us live on the show the do's and don'ts.
Exactly.
I believe that once you are mindful of these particular developments, it's going to help us to prevent our vets these situations within our respective areas. So the do's are that stay indoors during heavy rainfall, which of course we've mentioned this on this platform, that if you do not have any pressing issue in town, please stay at home. That is when, if your home is safe, because with the video we just watched, that home is not safe, and so if you stay indoors, it is likely you may die. So if you know you live in a flood prone area, move out of your respective your respective one and find a shelter at a very safer area for that. And then move valuables to higher ground. So if you know you are in a flood prone area, your valuables, your electrical appliances, your documents, a lot of that, please move them to higher grounds where they may not be affected by the rainfall. And then switch off the main electricity source if it is safe. We made mention that one particular danger when it comes to flood is that you may not be able to determine whether the water has been electrified. So you may suffer electrocution. So please, if it is possible, switch off the main electricity source if it is safe. And then you wear protective footwears when moving in water, in rainwater. Your Wellington boots, your raincoat, and all of that, just to guarantee your safety as well. And then stay away from the drains. Don't get close to drains for your own safety, because you may not be able to tell whether where you are walking has any drain outlet or in that particular regard. And then move to higher ground immediately if the water levels rise. So we thought what we just watched in Malam, we noticed that the family were just trying to move away from their homes to a very higher area, just to prevent the case of being suffocated with the water, and then they may die. Now, the don'ts are that you don't throw rubbish into drains. Burma and Sawe, we've been seeing some disturbing videos on social media where adults, both male and female, take the opportunity to unpack heaps of rubbish or refuse into moving water.
That's true.
At times, I struggle to understand that. Well, for them, I just have to be very cautious.
So it appears that there are some people that will gather them and then anticipate that when it rains, that is their vehicle.
Okay.
That is the
to just flash away.
so that they'll be able to flash it out.
And I think some are intentional, some are unintentional. Let's say the market spaces for instance, let's say Accra Central. People came to work yesterday, gathered their rubbish, waiting for AMA to pick them up this morning.
Yeah. And then it began raining as early as 3 a.m.
It washes
so
them
naturally,
automatically
it swim them into the water.
Into the drains. So if we could work around all those things, probably pick up the rubbish early.
Okay.
I think one guy who is doing a good job is the bus stop.
The bus stop boys.
The bus stop boys.
Yeah.
He's doing a very good job with that. So if we can clean our drainage system and all of that, what we saw at Odona wasn't actually a flood to say because it's a drainage system.
Exactly.
That's what it's meant for. So imagine the whole Odona is choked, and all those volumes of water is actually coming back to the.
Okay. So another breaking story is this video you are watching on your screens. Individuals standing on the Metro Mass Transit bus, Ayalolo to be precise, and so it tells you that the level of the rainwater is so high that individuals must safeguard their lives by rising high to stand on the summit of the Ayalolo bus. Brahma, if you happen to find yourself in this situation, it's quite scary.
It is troubling.
Yeah,
so
it's so troubling.
It means that there's the passengers on board the vehicle that are rather coming out of the vehicle and climbing the roof.
Okay.
You understand?
So these passengers are on board the bus.
Yes, because if you see the flood is rather going into the
bus. Okay.
You understand?
So
and the bus
gentleman is trying to just scale up and then get on top
so
of the bus.
Passengers are now trying their way to just climb the vehicle and get onto the roof because the vehicle is getting flooded. So like we said, if you do not have any pressing issue, please do not come out of the house. And if you are in the house, like we mentioned, also find a safer place for you to save yourself and save your family as well. But the sad thing about this is that if you look at the video that came from Malata, let's assume that this man that carried the 2 children also has an elderly mother in the room.
Yes. How is he able to save the life of that elderly woman?
You see, so in fact, we should change our attitude towards these rains. Because just as we were mentioning, there are some of them that are unintentional. People gather the rubbish and all that and leave them by the roadside, expecting the other people to come for them. But then when they don't come in time, it washes away into the drainage. But there are some people who also gather them in sacks. And when it begins to rain, they will empty them into the drainage.
Okay.
Those are intentional. We've seen videos of such things and there. You see, there's a saying that say
exactly.
You understand? When you continue to do this and it doesn't affect you, you feel that you are doing a good thing.
Absolutely.
But one day when it comes back to haunt you, that is when you know the impact of the trouble that you were causing for others.
All right.
I think today we also plead with the CEOs and then the HRs. If your worker doesn't come to work.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Please pardon them, because look at someone going to work.
Yes, someone has left home as early as 5 a.m. and then they find themselves in this situation.
Then for how long can they even stand on this bike?
Exactly. So as long as it rains, you'll be there.
You
exactly.
No, but the thing is that the CEO or the HR said, but now he's
also trapped somewhere, exactly.
They should understand.
All right, gentlemen. I'll come back to you and then we'll continue our discussion. But then it is still a Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. Currently we have a team who are ready to bring us the live reports right in front of the Ghana Telecom University College on the Mabeka Junction to the National Police Training School area. Sergeant Brahma said that 2 lanes out of the 3 lanes is flooded, and so vehicles are expected to manage one particular lane on that stretch.
Yeah.
And so as a result of that, there is heavy vehicular traffic on that stretch. Our individuals, our colleagues in the office are there on the spot. And so production, they are ready. Let's move straight to the Ghana Telecom University College and then bring us live reports on that particular stretch when it comes to safety and security on that particular area.
Adentia Boate Abusia Munia Ba Sergeant Brago and Amepemu Ewa Ghana Telecom University a quantum power a free Kwame Nkrumah circle at the Airport Kwase Amasama Eso Kumase quantum pono na se ufi Amasama so Kwame Nkrumah circle and a sukui ewo na ye mfonya ye twabuya etimu se ekwan da bi no ade a ensuo no ejiri ewo ho pa enu nti ye posi sa hene eye yewura no na part ọkùnrin àbọ̀ ọ̀ma fọ́ kọ̀kọ̀ sẹ́ ẹ̀yà ẹ̀bí à ọ̀nà afọ ẹ̀yà ẹ̀bí rẹ̀ sẹ́ yàgbọ́ kọ̀kọ̀ sẹ́ ẹ̀bí à ètùkú ẹ̀yẹ ẹ̀wọ̀ kọ́mà yẹ̀sà sẹ́ mo máa kò fi ayé yìí náà yàgbọ́ àbùsàkọ́ ẹ̀fọ́sẹ̀ kọ̀kọ̀ òfin tiẹ̀ ní yàgbá mi sẹ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ ti kọ́ ọtí na ho mi òkè na àtẹ̀kápọ̀ ọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀nà àpapọ̀ rẹ̀ sọ́tò lọ ẹ̀yàdé ayẹ́bọ̀ mọ̀ kọ̀kọ̀ àṣírà mọ̀ sẹ́ mo bá mu ẹ̀ṣẹ́ yìí ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀fọn tó nígbìnrin mu no ẹ̀yàdé à ẹ̀yẹ polisi fọ́ tó ẹ̀bọ̀ ban ẹ̀yẹ polisi sáhìnì ọ̀nì nà àkọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀yẹ members of the police coordinating board ọmọ ẹ̀dì polisi fọ́ àwòdọ̀ náà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ nà àkàntẹ̀fọ́ àwòdọ̀ náà ẹ̀fọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀bọ̀ ban amábàmbọ̀ ẹ̀dì mu ẹni tí abusua sẹ̀yàdé à òfin kókó ase amasama ẹ̀sàwọ́m tìhú ẹ̀nà ẹ̀bà ẹsẹ kwan no ẹfa ni bi ẹdiri titire ẹne ẹyẹ Ghana Telecom University ẹkwan ni mu ẹha ẹni ti atẹnkafọ mutu ha amamọ ẹni kan abafọm pẹpẹpẹ saa sẹpẹ ya ẹni na yàhó kan bọ ẹgbẹ tí mu ẹni na yẹ report staff mu yóò tẹsí kẹkẹtì òmu ẹni na pàǹfọ ọmọ ẹsẹ kẹyọ ọmọ ẹjẹ gbọ àpẹ mu sẹpẹ ya ọmọ afọ bẹ ní ahọfọ nfa ètí mu ní àmbá ìṣó ẹsẹ yìí òbí ẹfa ní sà ẹkọ tó.
All right, so that was a live report from my colleague, Policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago, bringing us live happenings on the Ghana Telecom University College main road. That is quite close to the Rebecca Junction and also closer to the National Police Training School on the Pokwase Minsawam Highway. Brahma, I'm not surprised because anytime it rains on this particular stretch, it's going to be flooded.
You know, just as I mentioned, when I was coming,
there
was one lane that was okay.
And even with that,
but you can see that now, that one lane has also been taken over. Because if you see the volume of water that is
all right, so Brahma, sorry for the interjection. Let's go back to the scene again, and then PW Sergeant Benedicta Brago is live to bring us further reports from that particular area. So, Brago, if you can hear me or if you can hear us out here in the studios, tell us what is really transpiring again on that same venue. All right, I believe Policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago is done with the report. But Brahma, as you were saying, it happened that the only lane left on this particular stretch has been covered by the rainwaters.
Yes.
Yeah, and so you can hardly see the vehicles are moving on that particular stretch. And look at the volumes of water coming from the campus of the Ghana Telecom University College.
That is the trouble. You see, some time back, I was locked up around this area on my way to the house. You see the opposite lane.
Yeah.
When the water comes out from the school like this, it overflows to the other lane.
Okay.
And then there's just a single opening on the opposite lane that is containing the entire drainage that is coming from here.
Okay.
You understand? So once that one gets full, then it overfloods and then come to this place.
Okay.
So that is a trouble. You see, it is overflowing from the other side, not on this stretch entirely.
Yeah.
But then it has to go through the opposite lane.
Okay.
Yes, but there's just a single opening on the opposite lane, just a small one.
Right.
So once it is not able to contain the volume that is coming, then it rejects them back onto the other lane again.
Wow.
Talking of safety and protecting your property, I'm not passing through this.
Exactly.
I will buy a car for 150,000, 200,000, and then go and risk it for just 30 seconds.
Yes. So even with the vehicles that are quite on a very high,
you can see it's almost
they're even struggling. Middle part of the vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
Not talk about the saloon cars and then
I'm not passing through that.
It's not safe. Yes.
I will save my car.
Exactly.
You see, so it is not even about saving your car, your life.
Yeah,
your life. Understand? What if you get carried away?
Exactly.
It is not about the vehicle. For vehicle, you can get loan
once
and buy another one.
Exactly.
You understand?
Even work hard and
but if it carries the vehicle and the person on board the vehicle away, how are you going to get the vehicle again?
Not pass through it at all.
You see, so in fact, it is a very devastating situation.
Yeah.
If you can avoid the Abekan Junction stretch, please do avoid it. That is, if you have already left the house and you're finding your way to town, avoid that stretch entirely, because the frontage of the Ghana Telecom is not safe at all for you. Almost the entire road is flooded because all the 3 lanes have been taken over by the flood waters, just as our colleague has just reported. And like I mentioned, even if you are able to navigate your way through that portion of the road, when you get to Aveno, it is another trouble. Your vehicle is going to virtually swim in the race.
It's not even likely to be carried.
You understand?
Wow.
You see another trouble coming in as
wow,
well. So,
wow.
in fact, the situation is just all over. I mean, in fact, the entire city is in trouble. So, please, I mean, in as much as you want to go and find your daily bread, it is better to, I mean, manage your life in the house than to go and, I mean, lose your life because of your daily bread.
Right. We also have another video coming in. We are told that this one is quite close to the 37 lorry station, and the place is flooded. And so those of us who will be getting who will be attempting to get on board vehicles to our respective destination. I mean, the Labadi area, Teshin, Nungwa, cantonments, and then other adjoining areas.
That is the 37 lorry
So
station.
this is the 37 lorry station itself.
Yes, the
it has been flooded. The bus stop. It has been flooded, and so please, for us to be mindful of that, don't venture at all, because you can see that even vehicles are struggling to find their feet in the water. How much more human beings? And so these are developments coming out from the heavy rainfall within the national capital of Ghana. Right. So let me go back to our Facebook messages. We've recorded or received some messages coming in. So this one is coming from Rich Nana Kwesi Walker. Rich says that, hello, please try use your platform to let Ghanaians know the situation outside is not good, so they should stay home. Yes, Richie, this is what we have been doing since 9 a.m. till now, just to let people know that the rains are really causing serious upsets, within the most areas in Accra. And so if you know you are home and you are planning on stepping outside, please don't make the attempt, because it is not safe out there. That's what we are virtually doing on this platform. And then Raymond Dakota Rainbow comes back and says that on Friday I predicted 2-0 in favor of Ghana Black Stars, and you promised me that if my prediction comes to reality, you have something for me. But Raymond, Ghana lost by 2-1.
No, I think it is in clarification to
earlier message. Okay. So the earlier message read that I felt disappointed in Ghana Black Stars for not winning anything from the Ghana Police.
Yeah, so he was expecting to, get the prize from us. If the prediction had come through.
That's right. Thank you so much, everyone, for the clarity. Agude Sani is watching us live on Facebook, and then Policewoman Inspector Mercy Igan Boche is also watching us live. Good morning to you, Policewoman Inspector Mercy Igan Boche Tabora. We believe that you are safe and sound from wherever you are watching us as well. Right. So, gentlemen, this one is also another devastating story.
Sergeant Boateng, there's also one thing we must tell our viewers as well. For those who are standing in the flats like this, when they have no business doing in that, it is not safe for you as well.
I think most of them are sellers or hawkers in that particular area.
So look at the one just holding the station.
This one is, I think,
at the 37
station.
I do not know exactly what he's doing in the flat
boys or this station.
You understand? It is not safe. I mean, when there's lightning, there's thunder and all that, it can affect you as well. So please avoid them. I mean, it is not fun walking in the flats like this when you have nothing to do. You are not rescuing anyone. You understand? So what are you showing? Please, I mean, even if you are in the house and the house is flooded and you have no business, you have nothing to save in that house, avoid standing in the flood waters.
Exactly.
You understand? Because it is also not safe for you at all.
Yeah. So that is it. If you have no business to do, do not endanger your life by standing in rainwater.
The cars in the rain, in the flood.
Yeah.
Where were the owners when the rain started?
No, but this is the bus terminal at 37.
Yes, so probably
that is where they load. So they did not anticipate that the floods will come to the station.
And then one thing I also noticed is the heap of rubbish
that are floating on the surface.
There is a beam that is even full up with rubbish. When it's yet to be picked by this, we are seeing Zoom Lion there,
and you can see the rubbish actually being washed.
Of course, being washed into the flats.
So definitely it's carrying them into some.
Bit by bit, they are going to fall into the drainage as well.
Exactly.
Yes. So, this is a collective responsibility.
I think we need to make laws regarding the disposal of plastic materials.
Of course. It is about time.
Rub and pro.
Oh, of course.
When you dig it and then you put it down, no matter
1,000 years, you go and fetch it again.
It's still there.
Yes.
We need to make laws regarding the use of plastics in this country.
It is important. So for us at least, all we can do is that we'll have to caution people to be careful the way they go about walking and driving in the drainage like this. So you see, the flats are all over. This is a bus terminal that people will expect to go there and board their buses to various destinations. And this is what is the situation is now. So, I mean, it is the same also across other bus stops and bus terminals as well. So it is a very devastating situation as we have this morning. But then we only have to pray that the rains will calm down so that, I mean, the weather will be able to go back to normal. Because if it should continue like this for the entire day, it means that it's going to be very, 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 very troubling.
Yes,
very,
but
very,
even currently, when you look at the state of the weather, I don't think the rains are ending anytime soon. Or they are stopping
because when you look at the clouds,
yes, and it's just about 5-6 hours of
exactly,
when you look at
so
the
imagine
clouds,
if you have to have this in continuity for the next 6 hours.
For the past,
then I think someone sent a text on X saying that by the end of this month, the entire crowd will turn into Pacific Ocean.
We pray it doesn't happen. We pray it doesn't happen. We pray it doesn't happen because now, you see, and then when it happens like this is the bus terminal that is flooded. It means that it is going to overflow onto the road itself.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So as we speak, I am sure that it's overflowing into the 37 road, leading to the Airwalk, and then coming to the 37 roundabout. Understand? So that is a trouble. One place get flooded and it affects other places as well. So that is why within your own vicinity, the very best you can do to avoid situation like this, please do it. You understand? Because once it affects your area, it is going to affect other people as well.
Wow. Another video in our shot again. This one, I believe, is another flood-prone area where rainwater has gotten into people's homes. You know, you are even struggling to find the tires of vehicles. You know, and I think this should be an area within Tetebu. I am strongly right. So Malam Junction and its areas, you know, most homes are flooded as a result of the heavy downpour. So in such areas, it's not going to be safe, guys, if you have to stay at home. Looking at the volumes of water entering into people's houses.
That's what I said. We are saying you should stay at home.
Yeah, but
the home is also flooded.
that one is relative. You know, you must be able to scan your environment to find out if staying at home is indeed safe.
You look for a higher ground. You look for a higher ground to save yourself. If you have elderly people with you, you look for a higher ground so that you can save them from this flood, because if the rains are coming into your rooms, it means that you will not be safe in that room as well.
All right, so I think this one is a video coming from the Malam Junction intersection.
Yes,
the flyover. The entire place is flooded. This is so serious. The entire place is flooded.
And the cars are still moving.
Exactly, they're moving, you know, which is quite dangerous. The entire area has been flooded, but then vehicles are trying to navigate their way around. All right, so gentlemen, we've been informed that our colleague policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago is currently at the Aveno Junction.
That is
the ultimate Aveno to bring us live reports of the situation there, how vehicles are navigating their way through to the Caprice intersection. So Brago, if you can hear us, let us know what is transpiring as a result of the heavy downpour.
To Cassia, Eto, and Camantem, where Hamanabo, and your Bushwa, there are some more our safe start. Do my dear so as some no me no, ya home bambo in 70. Na pempe ya sa de piemu, our Caprice alajo. Na se wo show you Nifasoa, put mu se esutade Cassia, Eda alajo, cronimuno, and nona ejiri kakrapa, etne econo, and unti amma. Omanfo edano dodona esio no embunkam afaso na ye ba no ka kwan so ahobambo so dia na ye hwa ewo ye chi ententen so awutimu se ade a esio na ejiri no ama ekwan no efa no esi enu nti posifo dodona ewo kwan so a omo ehwe ama tiase nam no etimi ta yetimu se ekwan ba ko aka eno enankase ade a wo free amasamai abeka dancing ena se depo besen akosecula esese chase na mfaso no eno na prempre asankafo no ede yusu ni mienu ede abo ho ban ekwan na kasa free kwa me former circle ede besen akọ abeka dancing ne de ade a ekwan no esuo no ayiri afa no ama ekwan no esi na mom ye posi sa hene Mr. Christian tete ye hono ana na powerful members of the police management board. Edi police for ahodo na na egu akwan mu. Enu nti abusua yesre say ade a wo free circle na wo besen akọ eye Abeka Junction, Achimota, Paifa, Ma7, and Sawam eye Kumase Quantum Pon so a na wato boase yesre so wunni entempe so a ya besra say wa se wunya abotre na esuo no eso ete ansa na wodi wani akre ekwan yi eso sania ye hwe infoni a ye twagu ya eye ekwan na efri eye Abeka Junction kwase to no ene ye efri eye circle ebesen akọ Achimota no o na ekwan esia ama tase na mo no prempren je omo nyina eyisu ekwan ba ko ede abawo mo ehun eban na ye hwe sania eye omanfo ensuo no ayiri no mo eguso enam ensuo ni ma DS Police TV abomo ko yesre ato menya be hwa adeafo ye pawcho menya be hwa adeafo ensuo na eto no eyade a ese ade ese ejapade efa enipa ni bi enso so enu ti yesre menya be hwa adeafo wa ho bambo ehun ja ye post sa hene Mr. Christian Tete onu ana na pamfo enu ti ye abomo kokko na yasre mo se also mema ya be hwa adeafo ensuo no aziri enu ti onua atnafie na fa bo ho eban yesrew yehu sam nantie bebre ne maba wai ayada mu puta eye telephone na mudi etwa eye se wutwa na mom na wutwa na ade wonkwa ebeto esen mu enu ti yesre enu ti na police enu na eye na bufo so ewo ha na ma mo so ehwe yehu akwan so itumu se ade aposifo omo edi kwan so djuma eye MTT difo no omo eye adwuma yie pa omo eye bramo church asenkafo no debi omo mfani ntu yo asenkani na wuduru ho na yesrew wo de wadwen amaye na ye nyina ya hwe e de aboye ho eban enu nti so afa na wo free circle ebese akwa ofie na se woni achiremu e de ekọ Achimota ensawam poku ase amasamaya kwadawro mma se woni ahohaharu mu a yesrew a ye pawcho ayade a obetimi atwen a tai na se ayade nsuo no aya akwam na ekwamu ho a yade amanefo ebefamo o sensa dwumadie so ansana watimi ayede aba nkwa ehunhia sana obi bia so enkwa ho ehia posti senia yade atun ni yade asudie no achi ho so se yebombo ajapade ene enkwa eho ban no enu nti ye posti sa hene ade a otete o ensu a eto eho esu brani a eto ede afoforo enkwa eto esem ene ajapade ahodo so esenon eye posti asudie enu nti mo ne enkwa banko mu yesre omanfo titire ene mo a mo enka ha se amane bo a yede eso mo no mo hwa na mo ndi so emaye na aboa ma ye nyina ye nkwa so ayede aye pepe ye pamocho.
Life reports we just received from our colleague policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago, bringing us live happenings at the Aveno Ultimate or the greatest Aveno Junction, where we had videos to watch. You know, the Odo is overflowed, and then it's overflowing its banks. It is flooded. As a matter of fact, as a result of that, one part of the road is not motorable, and so vehicles moving to and fro on the Pokuase in some highway, the Aveno Kaprai stretch, have to manage one particular road as part of the in and out and all of that. And so we should be minded that we shouldn't get close to where the Odo is overflowing, because Brahma, people are just bringing out their phones to record. I don't know whether it's for social media posts and all of that. So this one is a live feed coming from Aveno, Alajo to be precise, but then formally, if it is not raining, you are able to see the demarcations of the drainage. But then as you speak now, it appears it's like a normal ground where the water is flowing. Sorry, this one, you don't joke with it. This one, if you fall into it or you get into it, straight to the sea.
Be carried that way. Not be carried that way.
So okay. So we've been informed that some people have been stuck in this particular rain, or the area, and so NADMO, we are calling on you to quickly rush there and then salvage these individuals who are trapped in the rains as we speak now. This one is a live report coming from Alajo. And so we've been informed that people have been trapped, and NADMO, we are calling on you. The toll-free number has been called, the 112. And so please, if you can hear us live on GH Police Television, please rush and then rescue these individuals. So Brahma, you're on the floor talking about individuals filming with their phones.
So individuals who would want to keep filming and doing all that, please. I mean, it's not safe for you as well. The best thing for you to do is to find shelter for yourself and then save your life. Do not be in a rush to post pictures and videos on TikTok and telling people this is the situation. It is good to advise or inform people as well, but your life is also equally important. And just as our colleague PW Sergeant Brago has said, if you are moving from Caprice towards Aveno, I mean, you will not be able to use that stretch of the road because the traffic has been diverted to the opposite side of the road. So there's only one side of the road that is being managed by the traffic, as you can just see on your stretch. So once you get to Caprice traffic light, please note that you have to zoom onto the opposite lane so that you use that lane with the vehicle or the traffic that is coming from the depot direction as well. So officers have been deployed there. Officers from the MTTD are there to guide you as to what you're supposed to do. So slow down and follow the directives and instructions that will be issued by the officers of the MTTD and then other police officers who have been deployed on the stretch to tell you what exactly to do, where to move towards, and where not to move to. Please follow their instructions strictly. Do not disobey the directives that they are giving you, because they have been able to comb the areas and they know where is safe and where that is not safe. So please follow the directives that we're given by the officers so that you're able to find your way through easily without any trouble. So this is the traffic that is coming from the Aveno side through the National Police Training School. The traffic that is coming from Kwame Nkrumah Circle has been diverted onto that stretch. So that one lane has now been made in and out.
Yeah.
So the traffic is coming in and also coming out of that stretch. The opposite lane that is closer to Alajo has been blocked. It's unmotorable as we speak. So avoid that lane and manage the opposite lane with the traffic that is coming from the depot as well.
So that's how we Almighty Alaju.
Yeah, I think the Odo is actually doing the work a drainage system is supposed to do.
Yeah.
I mean, they were carrying such volumes of water away, and then I think you should be mindful where you park your car to.
Exactly.
You can actually park your car in circle, and
then
every
you
car
end up
it's
carrying
now-
exactly.
The cars has actually moved to Amasama.
Yeah.
Imagine you find your car in the Odo River.
Yes.
And then going forward, I think we'd have to also get like I don't know if it's sea, they call it sea guard. I don't know how they call the drainage one, but we can actually raise the edges and bits.
Okay, the boundaries.
So even if it overflows,
like
it will be able to contain.
Yeah, because from what I was just watching,
it looks like
it's a level ground, where
is.
water is just flowing. But this is a drainage that is quite deep,
There's no
as far as
defense system
almost 4 to
anywhere.
5 feet. Yes, but then
it's more than
exactly. I think it's more than even 5 feet. But then
around 15, 20 feet.
exactly,
Very deep.
Yeah. Right. So those were live excerpts coming in from our colleague policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago, bringing us a live report at Alaju Junction, telling us that the drainage system is seriously flooded, overflowing its boundaries, and we are advising that if you are using the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, Caprice, Alajo to the Beka Junction area, please be mindful that one particular part of the road is flooded and it has become unmotorable, and so vehicles are now using only one part of the road as in and out to traffic. Let's be minded as well. If you have not set out from your home and you don't have any pressing thing to do in town, please, you are advised that it is not safe out there, so please stay at home with your children as well. And luckily for us with the kids, there is an official communique coming from the Ghana Education Service telling or instructing schools not to open to these kids because of the serious weather situation we have currently in Accra. It's been raining cat and dog since morning, and most areas in Accra have been flooded. And so we are bringing you live reports intermittently on the Safe Start Show today. It's all about your safety, and it's only on this platform where you stay informed, you stay safe, and then you stay ahead. Right. Raymond Dakota Range Rover has come back to say that 37 Lorry bus stop is very devastating. Please take precautions. And then he says that a day off at work won't spoil anything. Please be advised. All right, so your life is equally as important to us as well. So please, people are on their way going to work, and then when they go to Spintex, in the bus that is carrying them, they have to come out from the bus and scale up to the summit of the bus just to safeguard their lives, because the bus is gradually getting sunk in the rainwater. So if you have not moved out from your home, I believe that everybody is aware of the situation. So please stay at home and then get your life secured as well. All right. So at this moment, we'll have to go for a quick breather. When we resume for the break, we'll still be bringing you some devastating stories by way of videos, making their way on the social media platforms in Accra, just to caution and advise individuals in their respective areas as part of the heavy downpour in Accra. So do stay on. We'll be right back after this short break.
Yeah.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Road crashes or accidents are of great worry to everyone. In view of this, we need to be alert on things that brings about accidents on our roads, leading to deaths of our loved ones. It is of this reason that Traffic Orientation Show on GH Police TV seek to teach, educate all road users, being it drivers, riders, pedestrians, on the rules and regulations and road traffic as to reduce road accident. Make time to watch Traffic Orientation Show every day on GH Police TV as we bring you more insight on road traffic related issues. You can also watch us on DSTV channel 362 and other digital channels. On Traffic Orientation Show, we say drive safely, arrive alive.
akwanhyia eye akwansidie edema obi biara ne senti esese yetwen ya adwen ekọ enniema enam so ema akwanhyia edi epra ene ewo ebei eso ne senti GH Police TV ahyehye dwumadi a didin ene ka kwan so nkyekye Traffic Orientation Show edi ebrel ewo dwumadi so yedi etufo na ya churchill enniema ene emra ahodo a esese wo ehu ewo yen ekwan no eso enunti jebre de hwedwumadi da biada ewo GH Police TV so a esan so ewo DSTV channel 362 so na ya fansia de enfa ensi ka kwanhyia ano ekwan. Wubu ekwan so mra so police adwumakuo no adue yani a yede ehwew eni a yede ehwew eye mfonitwa afidie a police adwumakuo no ede asisi akwantempon so na yede hwe enema ekoso ewo yen akwantempon no eso enam dwumadie so ebema ye maamenom se omukọ adwomu a omo ebeba fie asomdwe mu yem papa nom ebeko adwuma abafie asomdwe mu afe ya manso ebeko suku na omo aba efie asomdwe mu
Traffic GH. Pure Shenye. Never do one kwa. Piao.
Welcome back from the break and thanks for staying with us. It is still the Safe Star Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. All right, so today's show is dedicated to the devastating rainfall we've been experiencing since dawn of today till now. Most areas in Accra have been flooded, and so we keep advising Ghanaians that if you are still at home, please, if you do not have any pressing need or any pressing issue to attend to in town, please stay at home for your own safety. That is when you are on a very high level ground and you feel that your space or your home is quite secured from the rainfall. But then if you happen to be in a low grounded area, please move out to a higher ground where your safety or your security can be guaranteed or be assured. All right, so let me use this opportunity and then send some messages that have come in through our WhatsApp lines to you. We are also encouraging you that if you have any video that you can share with us for us to, advise individuals or motorists using that particular area, please do so. Right, so this one is a message coming in and it's saying that anyone using the Mahama Road should divert or use the incoming vehicle lane from the roundabout, that's the statue area towards 37, because there is a 30 kilowatts electricity cable lying in the middle of the road. Please take this serious and take the direction given as well. So this one has got to do with the New Mahama Road. That's the Bema Camp area through to the Palace Mall to Chado area. That there is a 30 kilowatts electricity cable lying in the middle of the road. And so please be mindful, and then for your own safety, please turn around and then use alternative routes as well. And then again, this one is saying, good morning, family at all. A friend shared the following while listening to us this morning about the widespread of floods due to the rains in Accra. And some of the information picked as follows. Weja Kaswa Road is completely blocked. N1 is literally submerged, and then Fiesta Royale is also flooded. This is where I came through, guys, from the Gimpa Stretch area to the Fiesta Royale, the traffic intersection. So it's serious. The entire area is flooded. If you are using a saloon car, it is likely that you have your engine damaged. Yes, water may enter or get into your vehicle. And then the Ghana Standards Authority to Shashi is also blocked with only one lane accessible or motorable now. The Atomic Roundabout is flooded and also blocked as well. And then, as I mentioned, Legon Gimpa Bypass Road is also blocked around the New Law school building area. Alajo, as we brought you in your shot, is also flooded as well. This one is an admonishment to all of us to be very careful this morning. If you have not moved out yet, as we keep saying, please hasten slowly, because if you are not sure about your route as well, until you are certain that where you live is, bereft of any potential calamity to you. All right. So, guys, briefly before we sign out and then bring our birthday messages to our viewers, what will be your words of caution to individuals who are watching us if they have the plans to step out from their homes to their respective destinations as well?
Well, like I said, for me, we said this initially, if it is not a pressing issue, please, my caution is that you do not even step out of the house in the first place.
Okay.
You understand? And if you are still in the house, and you realize that your house is also not safe, you have to look up for a safer place to secure yourself and then your family.
Right.
But then if there's a pressing issue, and because of that, you still have to come out, just as some of us who cannot be in the house and then we are here. You have to make sure that if you're driving, you are driving slow enough so that you'll be able to see where the drainage is moving towards, or where the water level or the floods is even moving towards, so that you'll be able to save yourself. And once you're also driving in the rains like this, please avoid speeding. Because speeding is not safe at all for you when it is raining, because you will not be able to control your vehicle well. If you want to stop, you'll not be able to stop in time, because the rains is going to affect your stopping distance when you're driving. And once you're driving a vehicle like this during the rains, you should note and ensure that your vehicle's tires are good.
Exactly.
Because if the tires are bad, the moment you tap on your brake, it is going to expose you. Yes, your vehicle is going to swim in the rain. So please ensure that you have good tires on your vehicle before you even drive. And once you begin to drive in the rains like this, avoid distractions.
Okay.
Put your mobile phones away. make sure that you are concentrating, because you do not know when the floods will even be turning the vehicle for you
to a different direction.
You understand? So make sure that you put your phones away and maintain a complete grip of the steering wheel, so that in the case where the vehicle is trying to move to another direction because of the floods, you'll be able to control the vehicle and manage the movement of the vehicle as well.
Right.
So for us, that is all we'll say. Drive safely during these rains. Ensure that you secure yourself. When you realize that even if you are out of the house and the rain is getting so intense that it is not safe for you to drive, look for a very secured parking lot. Park the vehicle and wait for the rains to calm down before you continue driving.
So this way. The final words to our viewers before we finally.
So I think personally, moving out this morning should be, if necessary, it should be cautionary. You shouldn't move out because you have work, unless of course you are an essential service provider.
Yeah.
Let's say you are a security service personnel, you
or
are
medical. Yeah.
If not, please don't move out. If you move out, it should be a concern of health or probably food.
Yeah.
Something to survive you.
Yeah.
If it's none of that, please stay home. If you are driving, you just have to be careful. Don't use roads you do not know, especially the roads which are flooded, where you do not know. If you know your cars are down, the Toyota Vitz, the Hyundai i10, please avoid flooded areas. Those cars can be easily carried away. I mean, the V8, the Trotros, the whole Metro bus almost submerged. And then you think your Honda i10 can do something. No.
That one, please just swallow it.
Exactly. So please stay home. Stay home. Stay home. If you are not an essential service provider, please stay home.
Right. So the message is that please stay home if you do not have any essential service to provide. Yes, because the situation out there is way unsafe, and we'll have to be guarded as much in the way we conduct ourselves today. The rains are still down. There are no signs that they are going to. It's going to end pretty soon. Therefore, it is important that we get our lives prioritized by way of our activities as well. But on this platform, we are committed to provide you with safety education that is intended to protect lives and properties. But then our colleagues are still on the roads. They'll be bringing us a couple of live reports with how the traffic situation looks like within Accra before we finally wrap up. But then quickly, let me share the don'ts of the flood safety guidelines before we went for that break. And so we said that do not deliberately dump or throw rubbish into drains. Do not walk in flooded areas as well. And then, or do not also drive through flooded areas also. And then when it comes to electrical wires, do not touch exposed electrical wires, because you may not know whether it has power or not. And then you are attempting to cross fast moving water. It's also dangerous. Don't try that. Stay under weak structures or trees is also a worrisome trend as well. Do not stay under weak structures or trees in your quest of, seeking for shelter. And then don't risk your life to save property, because your life is more precious than that television set. It is more precious than that PlayStation 5 console. It is even more precious than that air conditioner that is moving away with the rainwater. Your life is important first. So these are the don'ts, with the flood safety guidelines coming from NADMO to us this morning as we are experiencing a heavy downpour within Accra. All right, so that is it. But then we are still encouraged that if you still have some videos, that has got to do with the flooding situations in Accra, don't hesitate to send them to us on our WhatsApp number 0246 226064. 0246 226064. This is a dedicated WhatsApp number of ours. If you want to share any video with us as far as this flooding situation in Accra is concerned, don't hesitate to do so, and we'll gladly share them as well to our audience on this platform. All right. So, in the absence of any further one, before we bringing you the live reports from our colleagues within the principal streets of Accra, where areas have been submerged into this flooding situation, do stay on. It is still the Safe Start Show. Let's go for another break when we come back. All right. So we've just received another brief video coming in. This one has got to do with the airport stretch leading to the Shashi Spanner area, where the roads have, submerged, and you can hardly find the markings on the roads, I mean, when I was coming to work this morning, when I got there was heavy vehicular traffic because the vehicles that were moving from the Madina to Accra area had to literally turn and then come back and use the airport bypass. So that is the current situation happening live on the airport's main road to the Spana Shiashi area. The rains are so heavily there. The flooding situation is indescribable, you know. And so we are also advising that if your vehicles are down, don't attempt to even drive. So you can see that the vehicles are returning or making their way back to use the airport bypass. So this video was taken by a passenger on board a trotro vehicle earlier today. I believe the vehicle is moving towards Medina Dodowa area. So that is it. The situation, once again, is not a congenial one. It's not pleasant wherever you are. And then some areas have been submerged as well. The Malam Junction area, the Bao area. This one is Nanakrom area, Santor, Katamanso area, where houses have been submerged into rainwater, you know. And as you can see, you can't even find the gates, the entrance to these houses, you know. The water level has risen to window level, and I believe it cannot even contain any life in this area. I mean, you will have to move to a higher and a safe place just to guarantee your life. It is devastating, you know. Today's rains will remain historic. We are only hoping and praying that we don't record any death in this development as well. All right, so those are current happenings in your shots within Accra. This one is precisely Nanakrom, closer to the Santor Katamanso area, East Legon Hills parts. Yeah, so the entire area is flooded. You can vehicles are struggling to even find areas to just, you know, park and then be secured of being carried away by these rain waters as well. Okay, so that is it in your shots. Producer, if our colleagues are ready, we can move in straight to where they are to bring us a current situation there and then tell us what is really happening. They are not ready yet. Okay, so right, so as and when our colleagues will be ready with our live reports, we'll be bringing you the live happenings as we've done previously on the show, where we brought you what is happening at the Ghana Telecom University College, where the 3 lanes have been submerged with flood waters as well. We also went to the Almighty Alaju area, where the entire road, one part of the road or one portion of the road has been also blocked as a result of the flooded area, and so vehicles are using one lane, moving to and fro on that particular stretch as well. And then over time, we'll also be bringing you some other developments within the area. Right. All right. So if nothing, okay. So this one is another video coming in. This one, I believe, is around the Caprice intersection area. The place is heavily flooded by the rainwaters, and so if you are driving, please be careful and then do not overspeed or do not even speed at all. Drive slowly to ensure that you are able to, you know, control your vehicle to safety. Yes. So this one is the situation currently ongoing at the Caprice traffic intersection, where, as you can see, vehicles that are parked are even struggling to, you know, gain their feet. If they are not careful, before they realize they will be carried away by the water. All right. So, Brahma, this one is Caprice, right from Alaju.
Yeah, so, you know, this is the session that I told you that when I got there, my motorbike was swimming, actually swimming. So, in fact, it has even increased, because when I got there, it was not up to this level. It means that it is increasing as the hour goes by. So please, if there's any way you can avoid getting into these waters, please avoid them. Don't come out of it, because just as you can see, if your vehicle is an electronic vehicle with some of these electrical issues and all that, once the flood waters gets into them, you are virtually losing your motor vehicle. You understand? And then for me, it is not even about losing the vehicle. What if you are carried away with the vehicle when you are on board the vehicle? If you are carried away with the flood waters and then you go into the drainage and then you don't know how to save yourself and all that, which one is even better? You understand? So in attempt to even save your vehicle, you yourself will get into trouble. So the good thing is that don't come out at all. Just as my brother Sawa said, if you are not an essential service provider, if your work is not so demanding that you cannot stay in the house like some of us, like your medical experts and such persons who would still have to come out and save others. If you are not any of those people, please avoid coming out this particular day, especially today. Avoid coming out. Your HR by now is even struggling to save himself or herself in the house. You understand? So I'm not sure that they will fault you that much if you're unable to get to work. Because just as you can see, this is car price. You cannot see any road marking there. You can not even see the road. Talk of even seeing road markings there.
Yes.
And even motorbike. For some motorbikers who would want to come out at this time, please, if you are riding a motorbike, even vehicles are struggling to go through this.
How much motorbikes?
Yes. So for your motorbike, I mean, you have no way at all going through portions of the road that are flooded like this.
Salisawe, car price in your shorts. The entire place is flooded.
It's flooded, and one thing is also about the pressure of the water actually moving. That's one thing I'm looking at, and it's very high. There's not something when you fall in you can actually swim against the pressure. If you know how to swim, you actually have to swim where the water is going.
Exactly.
You wake up in Caprice. Before you know,
going to the Odo,
you end up around the Odo. So just stay home. Don't come out. This morning I saw a video where it's actually flooded. Entered somebody's room. The flood is over, and then the person was actually cleaning the room to sleep.
Can you imagine?
To sleep.
Can you imagine?
Cleaning the room to sleep.
You see?
Can you imagine? Look at this.
This is the same stretch.
Yeah, the same stretch. Yes. So
and you can actually see people
are comfortably sitting down. They have their legs in the water.
So let's imagine the pressure or the level actually increases again. It means they will be in danger.
Yes.
They will be in danger.
So the situation is not something that is encouraging. It is not good. If you can avoid the roads, please avoid them, because almost all the roads are flooded. They are not safe for you to drive on. They are not safe for you to ride on. They are even not safe for you to walk on them. So anything you can do to avoid being on the road this morning, please do and avoid the roads.
And I've been informed that the Shell filling station and the Goya filling station have all been flooded by these rainwaters as well. And
that's where usually the danger is.
Exactly.
Because the tanks are underground tanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when it rains and then it floods, it gets into the fuel directly or indirectly. The fuel starts
absolutely
coming out. And then
June 3rd.
Exactly.
Yes.
I don't know what it's in the month of June for Ghana.
Exactly. I think we'll have to consult our gods and find out what's really happening when it gets to the month of June.
Very necessary.
Yeah, so our team is currently around the enclave of Caprice, and will be bringing us a live report as to how the flooding situation looks like. But then we have been informed that the Shell filling station and the Goya filling station have both been flooded by these rainwaters, and individuals have moved to a different area to seek, a shelter for their own safety. As you can see, the speed at which the rainwater is traveling at Sawe, it is unbelievable.
The pressure is very high.
Yeah, the velocity of the water is so high.
For people to actually feel comfortable walking in this water.
Exactly.
And then I'm not sure you can walk in this with your slippers.
No, you can, of course.
Yeah, so they are walking barefooted.
It's also dangerous.
Yeah,
there may be glasses.
Yeah, things that can
their way,
cause you injury. Exactly.
It's dangerous.
Wow. So, production, if our colleague is ready, policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago, please give us the happening currently at the traffic, Caprice area.
Free Caprice at the airport circle. As I was saying, put no at free circle at the air, but also and I was shop only fancy. It's no idea. Nina, is Eda alajo kwantempono ene kroni mu no eno na nsuo no etimi afa ma ajiri na afa ekwan no enina enu ti pempen de ekwan no esi yesre ahyentafo se onya abotre emaye na nsuo no ano emra fom ansa na motimi akomo adwumadi a opese mukodi e wo so enu ti yesre amanfo so se wo ankan Accra Central anase wo yes. As a person who do any extreme effort at the Kardashian, at the water, my survey, Pokwase Amasama and Sawamwa, that there will be a stress at the church, so my crack now a tiny more injury, and the funny be cry or why. I don't my room and on Modeba, and then see at a fork, see a share for near a chaguya, and if I bring I a bashad before, and none I have a popo. Dear Police TV, safe start the media. We have a couple for your poor society, Mr. Christian, that they own. Miss Adam and say, I'm also a man for said, yes, Remo, I'm on the shad, therefore, Tensafidie no bibi a eba fa so bia no eyade a eye DH for this TV safe side the yes ti yesra mo a mo bibia enpie abonten yesra ensubranta ma etoi eyade a ese ajapade bebre enso so ni nyina mo no policy adwumako no eyade a ye boban se be na yente asembo ni bia eni ti bo policy adwumako no fi se mo ye me no mie no asede eni ti ye na esesa wo so abo nkwa ho eban eno nti odofo yesraw ni abo pop se ayade a oni bibia eye tempeso anase ho hia dedenden eye ewo eye circle anase Accra Central anase ewo eye Achimota ene abeka dance so ya promochawa na watna fie e de amaye monkwa ho ehia de boss sahne one na powerful enu nti yesremo na yesremo biem se bibia ni ho a o eye e wo promo a ho ehia abtentem ya yesrewa de won pa ho na amanebo edition so no dey adjust for this TV ya dey eba so mo se kwan ni muda ho a se dey amanebo a o eba so mo onti asenkafo mo kama poma antum yam.
All right, thank you so much, my colleague, Policewoman Sergeant Benedicta Brago, bringing us a live report from Caprice. It is not quite new to what we've been discussing since morning that the entire area has been flooded, right from the Alajo Ghana Telecom University College through to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. And so we are still advising motorists and then individuals to stay away from town, just stay at home. That is where if you are on a higher level ground for your own safety, right? Okay, so guys, it's not once again, it's not a pleasant news. Caprice, Caprice area where motorbikes are sold and then other parts of vehicles. You know, the entire area is flooded, and you still have people walking through barefoot as we were discussing. The dangers associated with these kind of acts. Yes, it's alarming because you may not be able to tell if the water has been exposed to any naked, electrical wire that may get the water, electrified, where you have the chance of getting electrocuted. But it appears when you talk to them, they don't listen.
Yes, so I am finding it difficult to understand the kind of thinking that goes into people doing these kind of things. The road is flooded. You have no business doing there. I mean, why are you there? You understand? If you are to lose your life because of you being at this location, when there was no pressing need for you to be there, what would be the essence? You understand? I mean, I saw someone even virtually swimming. He had decided to swim in this dirty water.
Can you imagine? And it is carrying some debris.
Exactly. I mean, these are coming from sewage systems. They are coming from public toilets. They are coming from all other places that are contaminated. You understand? So why are you walking in them? And for someone to even be swimming in this water? You understand? Please, if you can see that almost all the people in these waters, they have no business. Yes. There's no urgent call for them to be there. They are not assisting any person. They are not saving themselves. They are not doing anything. It's just for the fun of it. It is just for the fun of it.
And I think there's one danger they are not noticing. There are 2 fuel stations closer to them.
Exactly.
2 fuel stations. I think I saw a Toyota and then a Shell opposite.
Exactly.
And I think we also saw I don't know whether it's a fuel tanker also on the other side of the road. Yes. I don't know whether it was carried by the water from somewhere and then it got stuck there.
So the 2 fuel stations are actually opposite each other. You see someone swimming.
Just as what I said. Exactly. That's a woman, right?
Wow. He's just swimming.
Wow.
You understand?
So that's the tank on our screens there.
Yes.
I can't really tell whether it is a fuel tank that has been deposited by the water or it was just left there deliberately by a driver or something.
As at the time I was using the stretch this morning, there wasn't nothing like this. So I don't know if it's been swept from there by the flat or something. Probably it's been swept there by the flat. Yes.
From how it looks like a fuel.
Yes, and our reporters are telling us that they can perceive the smell of a fuel within that particular area, but they cannot tell whether it's coming from the tanker or not.
It's coming from the fuel
station. Looking at the surface of the water, I don't know if it's a reflection from the sky.
Okay.
It looks
oily,
oily.
Exactly.
Unless of
exactly.
course it's a reflection
Yes,
from the sky. If it's not a reflection, that's dangerous.
It means like
That may be a
getting
leakage.
contaminated.
Exactly.
That may be a
That's
leakage.
dangerous. If
Right.
it's not
So
a
authorities,
reflection
if they are
from the
watching us, I think attention must be directed to the Caprice area as soon as possible, because when it comes to fuel, we don't want to stand in the area, or we don't want to stand in the direction of reminding ourselves of what really transpired on June 3rd. Yes, that one it was quite bloody, and we do not want it to happen again. Yes, so please, if that is a fuel tanker, the necessary arrangement must be made to move it out of sight,
Exactly.
to prevent or to
As soon
forestall
as soon as
any
possible.
calamity. Yes,
As soon
but
as
then I'm also seeing some bit of smoke from the area. I think the circle area.
I think there was a fire
Outbreak.
fire
Yeah,
outbreak
yeah,
this
yeah.
morning.
Earlier today.
Yes.
Where I think the fire service was talking about the fact that they were unable to even move the fire engine there because of the floods.
Exactly.
The fire engine was unable to get there
Yeah.
because of the floods.
Wow.
I don't know why people have turned themselves into patrol officers.
Exactly.
Yeah, just-
Exactly.
yeah, just
The gentleman in
patrolling
blue.
the water.
He
Yes,
he
the
has just
one
been
with the
moving
back-
to and fro.
the one
You
with
know,
the backpack.
exactly.
Doing
The one with the
He's
backpack.
just been going
Doing
up and
absolutely
down,
nothing.
doing nothing.
Whether he works with the NADMO, the Ghana National Fire, you cannot even talk.
He's employing himself, self-employed.
Is it that we are national Puskaya, we are Kokonsa or something?
I don't know.
Or we simply cannot mind our
There are
business?
some people they just want to work in for working sake. That's
Exactly.
Because it's
Because
just
this gentleman we are talking about has just been moving to
Up
and
and
fro in
down,
the
up
rainwater.
and down.
Yes.
He's just been going up.
And what if you get hit by any metallic substance or any sharp
Yeah.
object? You understand?
when you raise like this, all sort of things come out.
Exactly.
Especially when homes flood.
Exactly.
All sort of things.
You know,
come
this
out
water
into
gets
the waters.
into, I mean,
Everywhere.
everywhere, every corner. You
You don't want to
understand?
mention, but it gets
Exactly,
everywhere.
exactly.
Things come out from it.
Exactly.
And then you are walking in it.
And you're walking just comfortably
And
without
then
any
people are swimming.
slippers, any shoes. Swimming.
People are
Why would you
swimming.
swim in
For
this?
God's sake, they are swimming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So those are live excerpts coming through on the show today, particularly from Caprice, Alajo Junction, the Ghana Telecom University College as well, where portions of the road have been flooded as a result of the heavy downpour. And so most of our roads have now been converted into one lane, housing two opposite directions of vehicles. And we are still advising and admonishing our viewers that let's stay at home. Let's ensure that our homes are also safe, because even if you are home and where you live is quite on a lower level of the ground, it is likely that your rooms may get flooded, your homes may get flooded, because we've seen videos, where homes within Nana Chrome, Malam, Bawi have been flooded. Kwashima, Santa Maria, and Tieku have been submerged into water, And if you try to stay at home, it is likely you may lose your life, because the water level has risen to the window level, which is quite serious. And so please, let's stay out of trouble. Let's stay safe. All right. So this one is a cocoa seller. Yes, porridge seller, whom I believe that it's obvious that where she sells the porridge has been flooded as well. Yes, but if they can help us the exact location of where this activity is currently ongoing, we will be so glad to find out.
Now, on the lighter note, I think the cocoa seller is also an essential service provider. Yes.
Okay, so the porridge seller is an essential service provider.
Yes.
That is why she
She's
put up to
standing
say,
in the flats.
The seller, you see,
Yeah.
those people,
She's
I mean,
standing
they
in
are
the
the water
flats.
sellers, they are national
Yes.
assets. You can't let them stay.
You're right. But then, in as much as she's an essential service provider, you could see that they are using a gas cylinder also.
Yeah.
Which
You understand? Which is actually in the flood waters itself.
that's true.
and we are told that Chief Inspector Ebenezer Ejeyata, that is his favorite point of
Yes,
porridge.
the man likes porridge.
Exactly.
When you guys
So I believe when you go there this morning, notice that his favorite porridge seller
it's
has
in
her area
trouble.
been flooded. Yeah. So Eje, please, today we are not taking porridge. Yes, there is bad weather, so please you have to manage today. Come and eat banku and tilapia.
Wow.
Okay, so that is it with the developments we are bringing you live on the show. Let's quickly get on to our TikTok live streaming, where I think we have some messages also coming through as a result of the heavy downpour within the regional national capital of the country, Ghana. All right, so messages coming through. This one is from all right, so Ghanaians are quite particular about what is really happening. So this one is saying, okay, so Taifa, please. Taifa is flooded. Ghana Police Service, we need your help. Okay, thank you so much. And then this one is also saying that, please, I really need help about my daughter's accident. I have questions to ask from the Ghana Police Service. All right, thank you so much. And someone is also saying that lawlessness all over the country. indiscriminate littering. Right. Whoever go out should be careful, and then individuals must be arrested for the indiscriminate littering in town. All right. Please, it is safe. Save a life at Taifa Junction. A woman and her kids are trapped in a car. Okay, so Taifa Junction, as we speak now, this messenger is saying that there's a woman and her kids who are trapped in a vehicle. Kinjo says hi. Hello to you, Kinjo. And then thank you for the information as well. Thank you so much, Kinjo. Okay, so says that floods everywhere. Ghana police. All right. May says they are building on the gutter at 37 station. That is why the place is flooded. This messenger is saying that they are building on the gutter at 37 station. That is why the place is flooded. Okay, so someone is asking, what about the Sprinters area? So we showed you a video where a Metro Mass bus, Ayalolo to be precise, has been stuck or has been trapped in the water, where passengers were now climbing to the summit of the bus just to safeguard their lives. So Sprinters is also not safe as well. It's not easy for the rain for a while. Someone is saying that in my area there is no flood. Can I go for watching? Oh yes. Once you have no flood in your area, you are free. You are safe and sound. Please move out and then go and get your wachi, especially with some hoshito, this cold weather, and then enjoy. All right. This one is also saying that, oh God, please help Ghana. Lexis. Right. And then Dofia said the lack of discipline in Ghana is causing all of these. Thank you so much. Good job, Henry Man. Thank you so much. Good job, guys. Keep Ghana clean as well. Let's keep Ghana clean. Let's learn from this. Taifa. I think Taifa has been trending of late. I don't really know. Yes, Taifa Junction. There are most times where I use that place when I'm going home. There is a washing bay right after you navigate the turn on your right. And anytime it rains, the drainage overflows. And the entire washing bay gets flooded. Yeah, so Taifa is not safe as well. They have to impose fines at rural marketplaces, and Zoomlion should be back active. Okay, this one is a message coming from Nana Obin Ampedu Otis. The second, it says that at Priceless Touch Beauty Parlor, we are not disciplined in this country. Okay. Improper building and dirty environment, all gutters are choked. These are the cause of the flood situation we have now. Nana Obin Ampedu Otis said we should impose fines on individuals who are arrested for these unacceptable behaviors. Someone is also saying that because you are not disciplined, that is why we are experiencing all of this. Okay. God have mercy on Ghana. What are the cause of these problems at all? God have mercy. Okay. So the law enforcement agencies are very concerned about enforcing the law. So the country is so clean. Okay. Please, Ghana police, after this imposition of fines, while you advise them, can we also... Okay, so this one is not directed to what we are discussing here. This one is saying it's light out in Katamanso. Yes, this one is for your own safety. Because of the nature of the rains, I believe it is appropriate that we take off power just to prevent any unforeseen circumstance. Okay. Right, this one is saying, Cynthia says, ask again, officer. We do that to help. Okay, so this one is saying that once the lights are out, thieves will also take the opportunity to rob people from their respective homes. All right, so these are the messages coming through on our TikTok live streaming. We've said that if you have any message to share with us, please do so on any of our social media platforms, on Facebook, on TikTok, on X, or even on YouTube, and we'll do well and read them out to you. Again, we also have another message coming from a staunch viewer. His name is Alexander. He says, good morning, JH Police TV. Please, a community, Beefi Krom at Mankesim in the central region of Ghana, which has forced most of the community members to vacate or relocate from their homes. However, my old man is also a victim. So sorry to you, Mr. Alexander. Thank you for the message. And that is the video in your shots. A community in Mankesim known as Beefi Krom. So, Side is Brahma and then Sadisawe. I was thinking that the rains were only confined in Accra. But then in the central region, as far as central region, Mankesim is also flooded. Wow.
It's not just in Accra.
Yeah.
It means that the situation is spreading across the country.
Exactly.
I mean, collectively, we should all do our bits so that we'll avoid situations like this. Because the things that people are doing in Accra, that is causing the floods.
Yeah.
If you also do it
the same
in
thing
your
elsewhere,
locality
it's likely that
you will get the same
results. Exactly.
You understand? So please, let's learn from some of these experiences. So if your village or your town or city is not flooded, please continue to do the good things that you're doing.
Yeah.
But if you copy the wrong ones that others are doing and it's causing the floods, it means that you're going to get the same results. Because just as you can see, This is an old man scooping, flood waters from his house.
I know, right?
You understand? And this one, how long are you going to spend doing this, carrying a bucket? You understand? For all you know, by the time you finish, the rain will come back again.
Exactly.
And then it will still get its way back into your room. You understand? So let's just do our best to avoid situations like this. Let's avoid building on waterways. When they sell a land for you, they tell you, oh, you can fill it.
Exactly.
Then you also go and fill it.
Because the land is cheap. The price is amount
You
is cheap.
understand?
Yeah.
You go and fill it and then you build. At the end of the day, this is what will happen. You understand? And sometimes people have genuinely taken good areas and they have built their houses. And another person will go and take the waterways, fill it, and then when it floods, it will affect the one who had a genuine plot to buy. You understand? So your action is going to affect someone else. For you know, this man's house is situated as a very good location.
Yeah.
But someone elsewhere has blocked the waterways. So it is affecting him now. You see, so please, let's be each other's keeper. Do not say that because you have the land. Someone shared a story with me that he has a building somewhere, and then he realized that they've sold the waterway to another person who was, coming to build. He was filling the place to build. And then when they told him, he was telling them that you have a place to sleep and you are complaining about mine. You understand? Wow. So because he has a place to sleep and you are coming to cause trouble, you assume that he should not say it.
Yeah.
What kind of thinking is this? You understand? Please, we are becoming our own enemies. We are causing our own downfall and trouble in this country. We should change our attitudes, honestly.
Sergeant, Mankesim is also flooded.
Yes, I think we need to change our attitude.
Yeah.
It's very appalling in this country to see these kind of things, where we build in waterways comfortably and we think it's okay.
Yeah.
We sell lands anywhere where it's actually demarcated for drainage, and then we say fill it. But you put another person in danger because yours is high. So you
think you're okay, exactly.
Okay.
But you're also endangering that of other people in the same community.
I think our town council needs to come back.
Yes.
What we used to call tankers.
Yeah.
At first, when they say tankers, but even if
you run away,
there's a visible rubbish anywhere,
you carry it.
Exactly.
Carry it.
So
put it in your pocket.
We need all these things, but because looking at this, we are now looking at now. What of after? What of next year? The rains will come back next year.
Oh yes. It could be worse.
There were rains last year.
Yeah, exactly.
The rains
2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah.
So what are we doing? What are the solutions?
Yeah.
We need to look at all these things.
Absolutely.
So that is the danger. It is getting worse year by year.
Yes.
You understand? So we, as soon as possible, we should tackle this head on once and for all.
Exactly. So, Mr. Alexander, we are sorry for your father falling victim to this development as well. And so the rains are not only happening in Accra. It has traveled as far as the central. This one is a fire outbreak. This video, I don't really know the exact area, but then, wow, Brahma, guys, as you can see,
This
the fire is blazing.
I think this could be
circle.
Yes, this could be close to the Aveno area where the road was flooded.
Wow.
So I think this is what the Ghana National.
Okay, was referring to that they were able to get closer because of the flood.
Because if you look at these flood waters, how is the water tanker going to access the road?
It will make it difficult.
You understand? It is going to be extremely difficult. You understand? So we are also urging the electricity company of Ghana to also, as a matter of agency, cut power supply to some of these areas because it is not going to be safe at all for them if there's power in areas such as this one.
Right. So the last time Alex Kinati came here and told us that one difficulty that the Ghana National Fire Service is facing is when it rains and then there is fire outbreak. It's so dangerous, even though they may be there, with their president and their water and all of that, but then the flooding situation will make it difficult for them to be able to access the scene and then, douse the fire. But so in this situation, it's not quite different from what we've been discussing on the platform previously, that the rains are so heavily, the entire area is flooded, but then there's still fire outbreak. So how do you expect the Ghana National Fire Service to get here and then douse such fires? It's going to be extremely difficult. Extremely difficult.
Fighting fire and then also fighting for your life.
Exactly.
Very difficult. Very difficult.
But then I'm also told that most areas in Accra have their their power, gone off because as a result of safety.
Yes,
It
is good.
That is so right.
It's in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, all right. So so that is it. Please, it's all about your safety. Let's be minded. We should be mindful at wherever we find ourselves, and then we ensure that we safeguard our lives and that of our families as well. All right. So we are going for another brief breather on this platform. When we return, we will now celebrate individuals who are celebrating their birthdays in the month of June. Today is the 29th of June 2026. So tomorrow will be 30th, and then on Wednesday we'll get into the month of July. And so stay on. When you are back, it will now be time for the birthday messages.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
So thanks for staying with us, and then you are back from that particular breather. It is still the Safe Star Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. All right, folks, it is birthday time. This is where we make time and then celebrate with some amazing people, individuals who are celebrating their birthdays in the month of June. Police officers, their loved ones, our colleagues from the sister state security agencies who are, sharing this incredible milestone together with us by way of, honoring this commemorative day in their lives. It is a one-off event. It happens once in a lifetime, and so you take time and then celebrate in a grand moment. But then for us, we are going to share with you in this incredible journey live on air. So production, if the projected birthday list is ready, let's go. All right, so it is a happy birthday going out to General Sergeant Freedom Amewonu. He works with the Kwabena District Police Command. This one is from the Okanta Men 2013 year group, and their message is that may God continue to guide your steps, bless your efforts, and grant you peace and joy in all you do. Your birthdays are still ahead. Happy birthday going out to you, Sergeant Freedom Amewonu, Kwabena District Command. Do have a fabulous day today as you celebrate your birthday. Today you're having lucky, it's raining, so you have time and then chill out, So happy birthday to you, bro. Do have a fantastic day today. A belated happy birthday wish going out to General Sergeant Henry Papu. He's with the Establishment Office or Unit of the Ghana Police Service. This one is coming from the Okanta Men 2013 year group. And their message is that we are wishing you a fantastic year, filled with joy and success. May this year bring you happiness, good health, and more achievements. Belated happy birthday going out to you, General Sergeant Henry Papu. You are with the Establishment Office of the Ghana Police Service Headquarters. Do have an amazing day today as you celebrate your birthday. Enjoy. It is still love in the air, right on air on GH Police Television. And so that is all with the projected birthdays on the show today. We are saying that once you are a staunch viewer of GH Police Television, you have any loved one to celebrate or to, adore, on their birthdays, even a police officer or a colleague from any of the sister state security agencies, do well, and then send us your messages at least a day before with your picture, and we'll do well also celebrate with you. Now, from the projected birthday wishes or messages, we've had some messages also coming through our WhatsApp lines as well. This one is a wish coming from policewoman detective policewoman inspector Mariama Aliwuri of Asukwa Police, and then your husband Mr. Ej, your children Philip and then Perez. It is a happy birthday wish to Alicia Nana Ama Ej of Gloryville School, Kote Kumasi in the Ashanti region of Ghana, and the message that we are watching you grow from just a little baby to this tall girl who is chasing us in heights is simply amazing. We can only be grateful to God Almighty. Continue to grow bigger and better, Nanama. This wish is coming from your mom, Detective Policewoman Inspector Mariama Aliwuri of Asukwa Police, and then your daddy, Mr. Ej, and your brothers Philip and Perez. We say we love you, Alicia. So happy birthday going out to you, Alicia Nana Ama Ej of Gloryville School in Kote, Kumasi in the Ashanti region of Ghana. And again, another happy birthday going out to another ardent view of GH Police Television, a brother of mine, Pakwesi. Yes, Pakwesi, you used to be a librarian at the Lombardo Community Library in Breman, Esukuma. Today happens to be your birthday, so we are sending you lots of love. May you receive massive upliftment by our Lord Jesus in all your endeavors. Keep winning, keep shining. Cheers to greatness. Happy birthday to you. Pakwesi of Bubuashi, but then you used to be a librarian with the Lombardo Library in Breman, Esukuma. And then last Saturday was the birthday of the Human Resource Director, MTN Ghana Osu Branch. So a belated happy birthday going out to you, Mr. Collins Kweku Gadago. You are the HR, department of the MTN office Osu Branch. So last Saturday was your birthday. So this one is a wish coming from Cynthia, the only female security officer with MTN Ghana Osu Branch. So belated happy birthday going out to you, Mr. Collins Kweku Gadago. You have the HR department, MTN Ghana Osu Branch. This wish is coming from Madam Cynthia Odoi, who is a female security officer with MTN Osu Branch. All right, so these are the birthday messages that we have for today. Today's show has been that of a dedication to the heavy downpour we've been experiencing within the Greater Accra region and then some other parts of Ghana, Central region, Mankesim, Kaso, and other areas. It is a devastating development. Most areas are flooded. We are praying and we are hoping that we do not record any death as a casualty as part of this particular development as well. Please remain safe and secure out there. The Ghana Police Service are also working hard to ensure that we protect lives and property to ensure that we do not lose lives in these difficult moments. Again, if you have any messages to share with us, our WhatsApp platform is active. If you have any individual you want to, celebrate on this platform as part of, sharing your love with them as well, don't hesitate to do so by sending us their picture and their message on 0246 226064. The number again, 0246 226064. And we'll do well and read them out to you. This morning, I was joined in the studios by my colleague, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma, and then Sergeant John Sawe Amano, here at the Public Affairs Directorate, to basically discuss the outlook of the heavy downpour. We said that it's been raining cat and dog since dawn of today till now. And so it is important, if you do not have anything to do in town, please stay at home and then stay safe with your family as well. Now, let me send another good morning going out to Madam Victoria Odey. You are a chef at the National Police Headquarters cafeteria. You are in charge of the benku and tilapia, and then Ophelia as well. Ophelia also sells wachi and then rice at the cafeteria. They always receive us with smile. Even regardless of the weather today, they were able to, get into the rains to, come to work, prepare food, and then serve police officers who work at the National Police Headquarters as well. Good morning also going out to Policewoman Inspector Mercy Egan Boche Tabora, watching us live on our Facebook streaming, and then Policewoman Lance Corporal Grace Sewajan of Pram Pram District CID as well, and then Pilato, an instructor at the High Risk Operations Training Center Humunya at Chematin. Thank you so much for the wonderful job done so far, and then an immense gratitude to the steady, calm, and composed Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohunu, and sedulous members of the Police Management Board. Again, a big gratitude going out to the Director General Public Affairs Directorate, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace and San Akrofi, DSP, Mr. Richmond, Mensa Staff Officer, and then ASP, Mrs. Angela Kumi, in charge of social media, every Tom, Dick, and Harry who works here at the Public Affairs. We are grateful for the support and the collaboration as well. And then production team headed by Chief Inspector Isaac Chumodru and the other guys, we are grateful for the work. Until we come your way on Wednesday with a midweek action of the Safe Star Show, keep enjoying the rest of our programs. So once again, I'm Sergeant Yao, Boy Iti Boatin, your host. Until we catch up on Wednesday, it is goodbye for now.
What do you know about the Ghana Prison Service? Have you had any encounter with the Ghana Prison Service? Do you know about the lives of our friends and family at the various